What's up, YouTube? It is your boy JB, and I'm here today with the review for Love After Lockup. I don't know why they don't title it Season 3 instead of Season 2, but it's Season 2, it's Episode 27, and it's titled Indecent Proposals. So you guys, without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright, you guys, so the episode, it opened up where last week's episode left off was with Lizzie and Teresa going to get Daniel from prison. So, Daniel comes out and he sees, Lizzie crying. He asks Lizzie, "Why are you crying?" She says, "I'm not crying. Well, no, he says, "Why are you laughing?" She says, "I'm not laughing, I'm crying." And things with him was just a little awkward. And is it me? Am I the only person? When you look at Daniel, does Daniel not look like Gus from what's that TV show? Recess, the cartoon, with the glasses and everything and the head? He looks like Gus. Now, so when they left everything, it was just really awkward. He had but I understand it. He's been in jail for a long time, so it's kind of awkward for him being in the car. Because when Teresa was driving, like, "Oh, slow down. I can't do this. It's too bumpy." I'm like, "Bruh, chill out, calm down. Like, it's gonna be okay." But at the same time, like I said, I do understand it because like I said, he has been in jail for a long time, so this is something new to him. But that was basically it for Teresa, Daniel, and Lizzie for this week. You know what? This episode didn't really give much. So next we got Andrea and Lamar Andre. So we see Andrea. She goes to the studio and she's meeting up with one of Lamar Andre's friends that I think she said got out of prison as well. So she's talking to the friend about Lamar Andre and his attitude, and she just hopes that he doesn't feel the need to pop off when he get out of jail. So then, his friends like, I understand where you coming from. Like, yeah, he shouldn't be popping off at you, but at the same time, you got to think about it. The man is locked up, so he has his anger, this frustration, and everything built up. So it's I guess it's like a catch-22. He understands both sides, but he feels like when Lamondre gets out, that Lamondre is not gonna be this violent person, this mean person, this angry person, this person that just pops off at him. And then he just felt like he'll make smarter decisions. So then while they're in the studio, Lamondre does call, and Lamondre does in some way apologize to Andrea for everything that's happened. And he's talking about he getting out in 48 hours or less than 48 hours, and he was talking about having sex with him. I'm like, okay, don't need to know that information. So then we see Andrea, she and her sister and one of her friends go shopping for a wedding dress. So then the sister and the friend was sitting there talking, and the friend asked her, like, "So what do you think about Lamondre?" And the sister's like, just based off everything that I've heard from the media, I don't feel it for him. Right? I'm not seeing it for him. I don't feel it. You know, just ain't what I envisioned for my sister. So then her mama shows up, and her mama wants to talk to her because she didn't invite her other sisters, but nobody showed up, and her mama. But like I just said, her mom showed up. So her mom talked to her, and she was just like, he's saying that he's gonna change, but if he doesn't change, like, you can change him. You can turn him off, just like you do your water. And I got what the mama's saying. Kind of weird analogy, but it's basically what she's saying. If Lamondre comes out of jail, if he's still the same person that he was when he went in jail, before he went in jail, then it might be best and beneficial for Andrea not to marry him and to just let the dude go. Which I understand that. I definitely get that. And 2 weeks ago when he went off on her and called her a bitch and a hoe, I was like, wow, all of this because of a nude photo shoot. I mean, I get you might not want people to see a woman naked, but to call her all those names, thought it was a little off. But she tries on her wedding dress. Well, the wedding dresses, they were beautiful for the most part. That first one was ugly as fuck, and it was just plain. But the other ones that she tried on were really pretty. So now we're gonna move on to the thing that made me laugh the most in this episode. All right, so we got Angela and Tony. So we see Angela, and she's talking to her friend Tommy, and she's telling Tommy about her first date with Tony, but she didn't have sex with Tony on the first date. Tony didn't want to treat her like some two-bit whore. And it's almost like she's upset that he didn't treat her like a two-bit whore. I'm just like, wow. So you want him to literally disrespect you in the backseat of a car? You want to be like Cheryl, huh? And we're gonna get to Cheryl in a little bit. And you know, I'm just really kind of confused when it comes to Angela. Like, so first of all, I don't believe that Tony is 100% into Angela the way that Angela is into Tony. So the friend is just worried about Angela. He's like, you know, he don't want her to be used, and he doesn't want her to be mistreated or get hurt. And I definitely understand that because both of her friends can see that maybe Tony is not what he says. You know, he was in prison. The first person that said something to him, he was happy. And then also Angela did catfish him when he was in prison. She sent him a picture of herself that wasn't 100% her. But like I said, the friend doesn't want Angela to get hurt. So, you know, he was in his truck, he was getting ready to leave, and then he comes back, he's like, you know what, Angela, I got something I need to talk to you about. I'm like, and I could read it all over him. I'm like, this friend got feelings for Angela. You. But okay. So he comes back to Angela, he asks Angela, will you marry me? I died. I'm like, oh my God. I didn't think I was going to ask her to marry him, but wow. So then, you know, she tells him, I'm speechless, but then she loves Tony. She is so fucking stupid. He asks her, why do you love him anyways? You know, she's like, she don't know. And I was like, you don't know why you love him? Like, he treats me this way, he does, well, shit, you just, you know, officially met him. You do everything for him, so, okay. So what do you love about him so much? And you know, the friend says he thinks that she loves him, and he thinks that they can have a good future with each other. And she says, you know what? I just don't see you that way, and honestly, I can't see myself being sexual with you. And I'm like, wow, isn't that the pot calling the kettle black? Because you talking about you can't be sexual with him, but I don't think Tony can be sexual with you. Just saying, Angela. Look in the mirror. I'm not saying you're ugly. I'm just saying look in the mirror. Like, oh God. But she says that she wants to be with Tony. She wants for things to stay the same. But for Angela, girl, you are the pot calling the kettle black. You telling this man you can't be sexual with him. But I just don't really 100% believe that Tony wants to be sexual with you, my girl. Don't think it at all. All right, you guys. Next, we got Vincent and Amber, and it's still as awkward with those two as it has been for the past 4 weeks, 3 or 4 weeks, however many weeks it's been since this new cast has come on. This new cast is not giving it like the last cast was, and then some of these people are creepy, Vincent included. So like I said, it's awkward between them. It's the next day. You know, Vincent talking about they didn't sleep together. Well, I mean, she doesn't want to have sex with you, and she's a lesbian, and you're weird. Like Vincent looks he looks like a sniper that could just shoot you and walk away. A sociopath, basically. It's almost like there's no expression between his eyes when he's talking to the camera. It's just like he's just sitting there like, so, you know, me and Amber didn't have sex last night, but I don't know why. Yeah, so me and Amber, we're going to go buy her some clothes today, and hopefully she likes what she sees. If not, we'll figure something out. Like that's just how Vincent is, and it's just very, very weird to me. Like there's literally no expression. And again, like I said, Amber, she loves puppies. She's a lesbian. A part of me hopes she's not using this man, but I mean, I just don't see her being 100% into him. And then she accepted his marriage proposal. So they did go look for some clothes for her. And then Tony didn't catch some of them signs, which I know that there are women out there who don't like to wear dresses and skirts like that. So I'm not saying that all women wear it, but for her to say immediately that's not what she wants to wear, So I'm assuming she just wants to wear pants, some jeans, which again, I know there are women who don't particularly care to wear dresses and skirts. So nothing against that. But homie, you really haven't, I mean, you really mean to tell me you have not kind of thought that maybe she's not 100% straight? And then she keeps talking about Tone, Vincent is not like any of the other guys she's dated in the past. You've dated guys before? Oh, okay. So then they get into this big, huge argument about her getting some workout clothes to go work out with him. She says, I'm not buying no workout clothes because I never said I was going to work out with you. I told you I would think about it. And like, so we're really sitting here arguing about workout clothes and working out? Yeah, Amber just don't want him. I wish she would just flat out tell him, man, she don't want to be with him. It would make it all a little bit easier for the rest of us. Alright, you guys, next we got Lacey and Shane. So, Lacey and Shane go out for breakfast and they sit at the table and there's literally no substance between those two. It's all physical. It's just a physical attraction to one another. Lacey's talking about how good Shane looks and Shane talking about how good Lacey looks. And I'm just like, so y'all are not trying to get to know each other? Like, what's your favorite color? What do you like to do in your spare time? What do you do for work? How many kids you got? Do you have kids? Where'd you grow up? What school did you go to? Did you graduate high school? Did you go to college? How many how many fingers do you have? How many toes do you have? Do you have any tattoos? It's stuff like that. Like, y'all are not trying to get to know each other at all. It's just physicality, and y'all want to bump uglies. Oh my God. Like, I just really came with them. So then we see another scene where they go to get a hotel room. And, Lacey goes and she has a black bra on with some lime green panties that look like a diaper to me a little bit. Because, and then when you look at her ass is just not appeasing at all. But Shane likes it. But she goes and teases Shane. And she's like, I don't want to have sex with Shane. Girl, yes, you do. Just jump right on it. We know you want it. Stop playing hard to get. God. Lacey kind of annoys the shit out of me. For real. She really annoys the hell out of me. So we're going to move over to the last cuckoo couple of the episode, and that'll be it. Alright, guys, and lastly, Cheryl and Josh. Cheryl and Josh. You know what, man? With Cheryl, it's that tooth that's right here that kind of hangs. I just want to go to get that dental thing that they pull your tooth with and just pull that bitch out. I know I can't talk about teeth, but I am going to have my teeth all fixed by next month, hopefully, God willing. So she does like what the girl last season did. Went and had sex with Josh in the fucking woods. I'm like, God damn. You that desperate for some sex that you can't go at least get a hotel room, at least for an hour, 15 minutes tops, but you gotta go have sex in the woods. Are your standards that low? Like when it comes to Cheryl, when it comes to Lacey, I wouldn't include Andrea, but I'm not even gonna include Andrea. I'm gonna include those two. It is something wrong with those two. Like, y'all two are more concerned about DICK than your own damn kids. Like, that is ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous. So Josh asked Cheryl, like, hey, can I use your phone to call my mom? So he calls his mom. We find out that Cheryl and Josh's mom do not get along with one another. But Josh wants them to get along for the sake of him. So then, they go see the parole officer. And, Josh wants to know what the parole officer wants for him. Well, the parole officer wants, he has a curfew. I think he had to be home by 8 o'clock. At this point, you guys, I was going to sleep. He has to wear an ankle monitor, and I believe he has to stay with his mom. So, you guys, this episode really just wasn't much. I don't know if this video is long at all or not, but be sure to like the video, leave your comments, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys later.